You back to America's Forum, and we're rejoined by Javier Manjarres, the managing editor of the Shark Tank political blog, also the host of The Agenda, Ari Rabin-Havt. We will get to Ebola in just a second, but gentlemen, let's acknowledge presidents of both parties are often the subject of satire. But for Saturday Night Live to be after Mr. Obama here with less than 2 weeks before the midterm election, it looks like things are going the Republicans' way, Javier. So is the GOP, could the GOP be overconfident?
I've been saying it. I think they're a little overconfident. I don't see them winning the majority in the Senate. I've said that. I think they'll come very close, but that's my biggest fear is overconfidence and thinking that they're going to do better than what they may do. But again, it all boils down to what happens on election night, and we'll see. Maybe I'm proven wrong, but again, maybe I'm proven right.
Well, we'll find out about it. I know Ari wouldn't mind to see overconfidence by Republicans, but let's talk about competence dealing with Ebola. We're getting reports the president of the administration weighed in New York State with Governor Andrew Cuomo saying you gotta ease off some on the quarantine, and now apparently Governor Chris Christie is following suit. Why is the administration trying to stop the quarantines?
Because scientists think it's a bad idea. I mean, I think, look, I in these cases, I like to follow what scientists say. And scientists have said these quarantines are bad ideas. They've said closing the borders is a bad idea. We have protocols and methodologies to deal with these situations. Frankly, if you're looking at public health crises that are going to affect tens of thousands of Americans in the next month, we should be encouraging people to get flu vaccines because that will kill 30,000 Americans over the next 5 months. And that is a public health crisis. Right now, I think we should trust in the people who have the knowledge here.
All right, you say scientists. There's a lot of concern there may be political scientists exclusively. And nevertheless, right. Javier Manjarres, Ari Rabin-Havt, we thank you for your time, and we'll see what happens next week. Let's continue that countdown to the midterms as our Newsmax election team takes a look at the race for the U.S. Senate in Iowa, where Republican Joni Ernst faces Democrat Bruce Braley.
After 30 years in office, Iowa's junior senator, Democrat Tom Harkin, is ready for retirement. Naturally, he's endorsed Democratic Representative Bruce Braley to take his seat. But Harkin can't just pass the baton. Braley must first battle past Republican challenger Joni Ernst. From the get-go, this race has been tight. Although the polls are starting to lean a little more red, Real Clear Politics analysts still label this race as a toss-up. There are just too many outlying factors. First, there's the Democrats' ability to get out the vote. The Wall Street Journal cited a study which found President Obama's 2012 ground game gave him a 1.6% turnout advantage. If Braley can duplicate that, he all but wipes out Ernst's slight edge. Absentee ballots are something else that could shake up this race. More Democrats have requested early ballots than Republicans. However, the Republicans that did request them are keeping up with the Democrats on getting their ballots back in to be counted.
Republican Joni Ernst now leading Democrat Bruce Braley by 3 points in the latest polls. Of course, they're going to keep polling right before people go to the polls. For the latest, check out our parent website, Newsmax.com, and be sure to join us here on Newsmax TV live on election night for our special coverage of the midterms You Decide 2014. When we come back, a few thoughts on illegal aliens and crime.